Welcome to the Vape-Out.
Yo, dog. Podcast.
Hey, thanks for joining us on our podcast here. We're at Vape-Out today. We got a lot of exciting things to talk about. Starting off with the Expo. We'll be getting into that and all the exciting things that happened there. There was a Cloud District Cloud competition that Gary and I attended. These two would have possibly attended if they knew about it, but we didn't inform them at all, and that's another story. April 8th, we will tell you what is going on that day. It is very important to make sure you pay attention to that, make sure you do what you can. And we also have a mod by the Switch. I'm stumbling. The mod is called the
Copper Train?
The Copper Train.
Yeah.
The mod is called the Copper Train, and it's by Switch. So
Switch mods.
So we will get into that as well. But we are going to start off with the Expo. We all attended that, I believe, except for Ryan. He had some prior commitments, or just wasn't able to go.
Yeah, I just couldn't go. It was all the way down in San Diego, so.
2.5 hours from where we live. So.
Oh, yeah, what a drive that was.
You rode in the car.
I know.
That was so hard.
Such a hard drive. Donovan, thanks for driving, by the way.
I said thank you, I think.
I went down both days. The first day, we'll just say I was feeling under the weather, and I did not make it down there until like 3 o'clock. I was supposed to be there when they opened. But I did go both days, and it was pretty awesome. They had a lot of cool things there.
They did. It was fun. Really.
They had a lot of cool booths. Actually, they had a lot of vape famous people there. People that are famous from vaping, not from the brand. Like Grim Green, we saw him there. And, of course, our very own High Desert's Lolo. He was there.
Yeah.
Also,
we were there.
Clear Eyes. We were there.
We were there.
Clear Eyes, the juice reviewer or reviewer on Instagram, and also Bud Tattoo. So they were all there. I actually got to meet Grim Green. I didn't want to. I know Gary fanboyed out with him when he saw him. But
the very first time during ECC I did, but not during this time. This time I actually had a casual conversation with him, and I didn't almost have a panic attack. So
right. But yeah, so I saw him. I didn't want to say much more than, "Hey, nice to meet you." And that was. I didn't want to, because I'm sure he gets it all the time.
I just stood there and said hi because I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, Dan said hi when I was talking to him. Dan's like, "Oh, hi," because I mentioned the podcast to him, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is one of the other guys in it."
Who is Bud Tattoo for those people that don't know? Because
I
didn't know
Donovan?
until
He has
the actual convention.
His Instagram is awesome, and then they started doing like interviews with this guy. He seems like really down to earth, and like he became famous overnight. Well, a lot of people figured out about this guy overnight. He figured out. He didn't figure out. He won the VapeCon Cloud Comp, which was huge. So a lot of people know him because he blew a massive cloud, which is like awesome. How's the pizza?
Oh, he's on the AmeriVape team, isn't he?
I don't know that. We'd have to fact check that.
Yeah.
Let us know. I thought I remembered the person who won the VapeCon Cloud Comp was
Yeah.
on AmeriVapes because I saw him.
Yeah.
I just don't know if that was him or not.
Maybe.
Good story. Anyway, a lot of big juice companies out there. Of course, local vape was out there. Flawless was out there.
Vape Famous.
Our very own
new lines,
Lighthouse was
too.
out there.
Switch Mods was out there.
A couple people that I was surprised that weren't out there, but it was still a really good turnout. There was a lot of people there.
Right Vapes wasn't there, were they?
No.
No, 50% of the ticket sales too went to Safada, which was really cool to help them out and help support our cause. But
Without Safada, we would not be as far as we are in this fight right now. It's still a very scary fight because we might not be here very much longer, but they're doing so much for us that we need to all help them as much as we can as well. Next, I believe we have the Cloud District Cloud Comp. You are a giggly little child today. Gary and I attended.
What's next on your notes, though?
Next. Next, Ryan wants us to talk about tits.
When doesn't Brian want us to talk about
Whose
that?
tits do you want to talk about, Ryan?
I don't know. Hey, we're looking for some. Yeah.
So were you talking
like,
about
no, we're
tits, or was
not.
that a drug reference?
No, I'm saying on tits. Like I'm saying, it'd be cool if we had like because we always feature guys that come in and talk about their experience with vaping and stuff like that. I was thinking it'd be cool to have a female's perspective on this.
You know who would
Oh,
be really cool to get on the podcast?
Say how you really feel, Ryan.
And if she had a nice pair of tits, that'd be cool too.
No, what would be very cool to get like one of the coolest and probably one of the most well-known vape females, Erica from Local Vape. I think that would be a really cool idea.
Is that a personal choice, Gary?
Well, Erica from Local Vape is very famous.
Do you follow her?
No.
Oh.
Well, she's famous because she's one of the owners of Local Vape.
Not now. If we do a good girl, they're not gonna like live up to the Erica name, and they're gonna be
yeah,
let down.
right?
Good one.
Good job, Gary.
I don't mean to rain on anybody's parade, but I think it would be cool to get Erica or even Vape Girl would be pretty cool too.
I thought that's what you were going to say.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that'd be a little more realistic.
Vape Girl?
She's on the YouTube level. She's
Right.
Yeah, but I mean,
not that Erica wouldn't want to do this, but
She probably wouldn't.
come up to Apple Valley to do. I mean, if
But I mean,
if we
it wouldn't
had
be
if
so
we had
far.
100,000 views on every video, she probably would totally be.
it wouldn't be so
but-
far for Erica though. I mean, Vape Girl lives all the way in I think New York or something like that, so she's out there.
Ain't nothing but a plane ticket.
If you're a female in our area and you're a vape enthusiast, hit us up.
Yeah.
Please.
See if we can't work something out with you.
Also, I noticed going through Vine and Instagram and stuff like that, most of the trickers I see are girls.
Yeah, I've noticed
Really?
that.
Most of the popular trickers. You
Yeah.
see.
Well, the ones that do like the most impressive tricks are usually girls.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen some
I disagree.
pretty good.
Really?
That's the most viewed
Is that only
ones.
because you've been working on your tricks a whole lot?
No. That has something to do with
Let's see
it.
some
But no.
tricks on camera.
Maybe I'll post a video and teaching what I know on
Shit.
that. Maybe. Keep you in suspense.
That's what I mean. I'd say on average, that's what a lot of like fresh starters want: is how do I blow these giant clouds? How do I do these awesome
Right.
tricks?
Is this really what you meant when you wrote down tits on the paper?
No,
'Cause this,
no, I was just trying to. Be
This went
funny.
off a
Side note
different
though, with
direction.
the girls, you said the girls are the bigger you see more of them. It's
Yeah.
because more people follow them. They get shared more. They get tagged more. They get. I mean, like we've talked about before.
Should I wear a
gr-
bikini and do tricks?
yes.
Would that work?
That might hurt
Yes.
us.
Just a bit.
Same as if I did, or Donovan did, or Gary did, or yeah, you're Gary now, and you're Dan. If any one of us did.
That's fine with me.
That's not very nice.
Gary, you just got promoted.
Damn.
Oh!
You said Gary just got promoted.
I don't want to.
Jesus
Really should.
Christ, Dan. That was not
Just drop
cool.
it. Just drop it.
Okay. We can break that. So the next topic on our list is the Cloud District Cloud Comp. Gary and I both went to this today.
Both of us had stupid hot builds.
Yeah, we actually both ran the same build.
So you guys did really well.
No.
No.
The first round, I did do pretty well. I know the guy that I
So be it.
eliminated was close to my cloud, but the second time I went up, my battery was shot, and I didn't know it. I hadn't used them since the last cloud comp that I was at, and it produced about a quarter of the vapor that it should have. I know Gary went up against
Robert something or other. I don't remember his last name.
Okay.
But Robert something.
but yeah, I believe that one was close, but unfortunately they called the other person.
Yeah. My clouds weren't as dense or something like that. I don't know what I did wrong, but you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
No need to lose sleep over it.
Exactly, but it was very fun.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, it was a Cloud District vape, or it was at Cloud District, but it was actually put on by Roki Juice.
It was
Was
their
there a launch
launch
party?
party.
Yeah, so they had a really big event
Pretty
there.
cool.
That was really cool. Jesse's
Cigarra.
Sagara. Okay, he put that on. I mean, him and his partner put that on. I don't have his partner's name right now, but they did an amazing job.
Alex also debuted his juice too. Finally, like he's like officially stated it
Very
and
cool.
whatnot. He's finally got a name for the line and
Which is
Savage Clouds, I believe.
very cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of him. He's moving up.
Yeah,
Took him a while.
Yeah, but he's finally doing
but
it.
he was also perfecting a lot
Yeah.
of flavors as he was
No,
doing
that's
it.
not
So
a bad thing, but
Oh
I
yeah,
think he did it the right way.
yeah.
But when
did we end up talking about the Vapor Nibs comp at all? Because that was
That was a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
but we didn't actually. Talk
Yeah, no,
about
we
it.
lost that footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
That footage was
All my bad. We had a very interesting podcast where
I wouldn't call it
Ryan watched it.
interesting.
Ryan watched it afterwards, and he's like, "Yeah, we're not going to air that."
Oh, did we announce the wolf winner on that one?
Yeah, the Wolf winner was already announced. You did
Yeah.
all the editing for it. Do you not remember that?
It was
we
already.
did.
Yeah, we already got
It
that.
was already-
Dang.
All right.
The beam is real.
Here, where is it?
Anyways, back to the.
Plenty cool. The burned area.
How far did you get in the comp though? You said you went out first round.
Yeah, I got out first round.
How well did you do in this
Second
Second
round,
round.
second round out? Because your battery
which we did both say.
took it down. Right on.
I don't know. I don't know. I
That's
just
what your battery
We're
did.
all being BM.
That's what your battery did.
my
The
problem.
Yeah, it is
sorry.
what better did.
The reason I mentioned the Vapor Nebs is because it's the only cloud comp that I've actually made to like fourth
Okay,
place.
okay. So
So-
we'll do a little flashback here. Dan, Gary, and Donovan went to Vapor Nebs. I don't
We
believe
do
you
a
went to that either.
flashback like effect.
I could do some weird transition that does
That would-
nothing.
I wanted to
Right
ask
on.
you too.
All right, ready? Everybody. All right, we're back in the past.
Oh, that was so Wayne's World.
So Dan just went to this cloud comp at Vapor Nebs.
How'd you
And-
do?
I took fourth place.
Okay.
Right on.
It seemed like it was a long time ago.
No, it just happened.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
It's fine. We'll go back to the future.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I can't do this.
It's time travel, man.
Yeah, I took fourth place. It was okay.
Time traveling's tiring.
I could have done better, but
We're all wearing the same shirts.
what ended up happening was my mod wasn't firing correctly, so we had that
Yeah,
ordeal with
yeah.
that.
Yep.
So
There was two comps. You opt out of the first one because your mod wasn't functioning and you didn't want everyone waiting for you, so you opted
Yep.
out. Second comp, you got it working again and you made it all the way to fourth place. He was trying really hard to win a
I
cigar.
was trying really hard to win.
and the
this
guy
Cigali.
that beat you ended up winning, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
So that's good
I
at
mean,
least.
at least the guy that beat me actually won.
Right.
So
But I was impressed. Dan stepped up his cloud game.
That's
Yeah.
what happened in my first cloud comp. So it's not as much of a letdown. Like,
Right.
at least the guy that took me out won.
yeah.
Because I would have if he didn't.
Hey,
Yeah.
you got farther in your very first cloud comp than I ever did.
I wasn't my
The-
first, but it was probably like my third.
The first, I think, 3 cloud comps I ever did, I got out first round every time.
That was the first one that I actually like tried my hardest to win because I wanted that Cigali, but you know, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, of
Whatever.
course. Just like, I mean,
What you've been in, though.
No, it's not.
Is
How
that-
would I know
what
you
other
were
one were
gonna
you
do
in?
I was in yours.
Like
Oh,
legitimately.
yeah, you were. You were there.
And then
You were there vaping
Does it
it up,
taste like
clouding it out.
Does it taste
I was
like
at another one, but I don't remember what it was right now.
Fat
What?
Jacks?
No,
No.
it was at another shop.
Ski Bear? I don't know, but
Anyways.
my problem was I got too cocky and I let my
Yeah, you did.
my head get a little too big and I screwed up.
Someone pointed that out to him today. Donovan and I and Dan and all
Everyone's brought it up to
we've
me.
said, and we weren't too hard on it. We just mentioned to him like, hey, just keep a level head. And Grizz walked up to Gary after he got knocked out this time.
Stood there and just stared at me for a few minutes until Alex said something. It's just like,
He called him out. He's like, so you a little less cocky now? He's like, you up here, you kind of need to bring it down to like here, and then you can, kind of win again. And well, like Grizz says, like you have to kind of go in thinking like you're gonna lose. Like
that's what happened with me at Vape City, and that's how I won.
Vape City and Fat Jacks. I walked in thinking like I didn't prepare for this. I don't have a build specifically made for this.
Right.
I'm here to have fun.
Yeah.
And I ended up winning both of those.
And no, I'm just like, oh, I've got
was
this
at a party.
super stupid low build. I'm gonna dominate. I've perfected my cloud technique earlier today. Nope.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle with that because I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna try my best, and if I don't win, oh well. If I do, then awesome.
Today
I
was
don't,
different
like-
for me.
I still to this day have only been in cloud comps because you guys pressured me into doing it. Otherwise, I don't really care.
So there's a comp coming up. You going to it?
Oh, there's another one coming up already.
No, but seriously,
Yeah, but
It
seriously.
always
You
is.
Yeah.
But yeah, for this one, I was confident in my head, but I didn't say anything to anybody. I was still just acting the exact same way. But yeah,
well, you had an unfortunate event, so it happens.
I was butthurt about that. I
His
won't
was an
lie.
unfortunate thing. Mine was just
Well, and like I told Gary, like it's still hard to accept that you got beat, but at least you have a full. You didn't mess up. Nothing. You did what you could, and you were beat. And
Yeah.
that's what it was. I mean, I feel that's a lot better than having a malfunction and losing because you don't know. Yeah, there's always
Yeah,
that
because
question.
even if you walk in there with this like hothead attitude, like you're the greatest, and then you do win, everyone's still gonna hate you.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Because you walked in there like that, and it makes people gun for you.
Yeah.
Like Grizz said, he's like, I'm at home practicing. I'm gonna beat that guy. I can't stand him. Like it gives you motivation to get better, and
Yeah.
which isn't necessarily a bad thing for them, but it's just most people don't want to be known as the guy that.
I mean, I still got motivation
Some
to beat
people
you
do, though.
someday.
Yeah. Some people do.
Like I said, most.
Yeah.
I do have motivation to beat you someday. I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon, but you know what? You've given me the drive to get better.
I'll die someday.
So we're giving people a title at the table. Kevin would be
Talk about having
considered
a big
the
head.
Cloud Comp champ because he's won the most Cloud Comps at the table.
Yep.
I just edit the videos.
You've said that before, I think.
But yeah.
Yeah. Ryan never brings any good, juicy information to the podcast.
I really don't.
What's
bring-
really funny is when you put your foot in your mouth and then you're
Yeah.
like, shit.
They haven't seen
Okay.
most of that though because I cut it
Yeah.
out.
But the good thing, though, is that
Just
he
trust
brings
us.
a good personality.
All right,
so-
you know what though? I had to cut out like a good 10 to 15 minutes of something Donovan brought up the other day,
It was
so I
pretty
felt
bad.
a little bit better about
That was
it.
pretty bad.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. We're not going to talk about it.
All right.
We'll talk about it later.
Well, I
Okay.
remember we- I
Off
remember-
I got to know about this
I
now.
remember we talked about smoking cigarettes for like 15 minutes on
Yeah.
one of our episodes that we cut out.
Yeah, that was all of us. We cut a lot of that
Yeah.
one.
I wasn't here for that
That
one.
was very
Nope.
nostalgic, though.
It was. We were just having old memories and
That was the video I think I spliced in of Gary making the tiny little fart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, oh,
That
we
was
cut back
entertaining.
to talk about cigarettes, so here's Gary with a little fart or
Yeah.
something like that.
Right on.
Little squeak fart.
Moving right along, though.
yeah, that's pretty much all the Cloud District. It was a very fun, good event. Thank you everyone for putting that on, and thanks everyone for coming out.
Yeah,
it was very
it was fun.
awesome. So we can do a little Cloud salute for that, eh? For the Cloud
Hey,
Comp.
yeah, hey.
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 Let's do it.
Hey.
Hey.
It's that third push.
Next, we have April 8th. Very important day for vapors. We need to do what we can to make sure Senate Bill 140 doesn't pass.
Go to safada.org, full of information. They want everyone to march in Sacramento on Capitol Hill, basically. Yes.
For reals?
For
Yeah.
reals.
Are you guys doing it?
To overflow overflow that courtroom.
I think one of us will be there for sure.
Yeah.
We,
Overflow the courtroom.
we don't know how we're going to work it. We might close the shop down. I'm not sure.
I'll
If
try
that
it
does
if I can.
happen, we should try to show up too.
SB 140 is a very serious thing. We need to make sure and do what we can to make sure this doesn't go through.
Yes, absolutely. Check out safada.org. They have information on there. What they want to do is they want to have all vapors march April 8th in Sacramento at the Senate bill offices at Capitol Hill. They have all the information on their website, but everyone needs to go. They need to show their support. If you can make it, please, please, please make it. This is very important to the vape world, the vape scene. They want to classify vape and e-cigs as tobacco, and we all know that it's not tobacco. That would be a detrimental to the industry, to the business as individual vapors. If that happens, they basically want you to go back to tobacco and kill yourself.
Pretty much.
So
Yeah.
please,
And if that happens, then what happens to all of our juice
Yeah.
lines? And
it's
No
all
more
the fun-
podcasts. Brick
the
and
fun,
mortars are
yeah.
going to take a huge hit.
please
So-
go, show your support it.
we're gonna
help
try to
out.
go maybe.
Fill that courtroom with
if
as
we can
many
get there.
vapors as you possibly can.
I know between Donovan and I, one of us will be there. We may both be there. We're not sure yet. We're going to do what we can to show our support. It's very bad news.
And that is why we made these awesome shirts.
Which I'm not wearing mine.
I'm not wearing mine yours.
Vape-Out, Vape Naked got together, did some awesome shirts. Check it out, bud. Yes.
Nice.
But we will keep people informed too, because right now it's no on SB 140. But who knows? They may word it differently, and if you vote no, that means yes. So they've done that
Yeah.
before.
Well,
so.
and it's
Yeah, they did that with the like gay rights or something like
Yep.
that, I remember.
Mhm.
And that's the only reason why it didn't go through. And that
Yep.
was messed up.
Yep.
Yep.
But
So we got a lot to support, but
it's important. Thank you,
It is very
Safada, for
important.
having the awesome organization
Thank you.
and fighting as
Thank
hard
you.
as you
Thank you,
have
Safada.
for us.
thank you very much.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
they've got a video submission you can do on their website and all sorts of cool
Yep.
stuff.
Call your
What's
senators.
their hashtag?
Call your mayors.
I'm not sure.
They've got a hashtag about this is my story of vaping or something like that. For your Instagrams and Twitters and things like that.
But the bill is actually hidden. I don't know if you said this or not, in a gun bill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've talked about it.
Yeah,
we
we
talked
did,
about it
okay.
on one of the
Yeah,
other
Check it out.
podcasts.
There's also another bill that's harmful, but 140 is the most harmful. So we just need to make sure that it gets stopped. 100%.
Yeah, because I mean, that's no more podcasts. The brick and mortars, if they do survive, they're going to take a huge hit. Most of them are going to die.
All the big juice companies.
Yeah, big juice companies.
No
are
more
gonna take huge
online
hits.
sales.
Yeah.
How they want to do it. No more free samples. No more coupons. It even, Safada even said right in their statement too that no more vaping indoors, like inside a vape shop even though but also they also stated that it would be classified as tobacco. So if you smoke in a car and you have your kid in the back seat, that's child endangerment in the state of California. So now if you vaped with your kid in the back seat, that's child endangerment in California.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of hairy debate on that too, but at the same time,
Harry, debate.
at the same time, there's been tons of studies that show vape is, pretty much harmless.
We're suing the people who are saying that it's bad for us without any actual factual proof
Correct.
to back it up.
Yep.
Actual factual.
Like, honestly, I'd like
Factual.
to bring this one setup to a scientist and say, show me where the tobacco is.
Yep.
Where's it at? Prove to me that there's
On a lighter
tobacco in
note.
this.
Yeah.
Wow, I really want to mention something, but I'm having a serious brain fart
Right on.
about the Senate bill.
I don't know, that's just the one thing that irritates me. It's, where's the tobacco? Nicotine is a derivative of tobacco, but it's not tobacco.
People are spending too much time on social media. Just, oh, look at my mod, look at this, look at that. YouTube videos, this and that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Do your social media, watch your YouTube videos, but if you want this stuff to continue, you have to put in some effort.
Yep.
This isn't one of those things where you can be like, oh, everybody else will do it for me, I'm fine. No, we need every single vapor to do something. Get up off your butt and get down to Sacramento. One of us hopes to see you there, hopefully both of us, and hopefully the whole podcast.
Hopefully
See what
all
we
of
can
us,
do.
yeah. If we can get everybody to work something out.
But yeah, and actually there's, in our local vape groups, there's been some drama recently, and one of the guys that kind of holds everything together constantly, he kind of posted, have we forgot what's going on? We all need to stick together and do what we can to
read
fight
that,
this. Yep.
yeah.
And the drama is irrelevant, but it's just the fact of there shouldn't be drama right now.
No.
We're all vapors. We're all, shop owners, business owners. I mean, this stuff saved our life. Do we want it to go away?
Yep.
It's as simple as that. So do your part. We are, and we're trying to do more as well.
I think I'm with you, Dan. I think if this thing passes, I probably won't keep vaping. It's gonna
Yeah.
be too difficult to get the stuff that I want.
Yeah.
I hope
Plus,
that I
it
would
just
quit
wouldn't-
as opposed to going back to cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
But I don't know.
think I would go back to
I
cigarettes.
see. I don't think I would either.
I'm not sure.
Just-
I can't say one way or the other.
Well,
Well-
have you tried smoking a cigarette recently?
There's been 3 times where I was wasted and I had cigarettes since I've quit. Aside from that, no, I haven't had a sober cigarette.
Try one sober. You'll hate everything about it for the
Yeah.
entire day.
Yeah.
But when I was drunk, it was still
no
enjoyable.
joke, dude. Probably 3 months into when I started vaping, I tried a cigarette. While I was at work, I didn't have any juice, and I had maybe half of it, not even. I was like, no, I gotta put this out and get back to work, do whatever.
Yeah.
Because it was horrible, absolutely horrible. It smelled awful and it just tasted awful. It was
Yeah.
absolutely different from what I'm used to.
Yeah, my
when it comes to
cousin.
cigarettes. So now that I'm off of it, then it's harder to go back. To be honest.
Yeah, my cousin had some chew several months back. I think it was around my around my birthday or so. And he offered me some. I took it, put it in my mouth, and spit it out immediately. It was terrible.
Yeah. So if this thing passes, I'm
I'd-
kind of fucked on the vape world.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I'd have to quit cold turkey. I couldn't
To
do
be
it any
honest,
other way.
if it did pass and that was how it happened, I mean, look, I did not make even a word happen there. Prohibition. What happened in Prohibition?
People were
There
making
were
stuff illegally.
speakeasies. They were making it illegally.
Right.
I don't see this as the end of vaping, but I see it as instead of kind of a bumpy road to like complete off-roading,
Yeah.
going off cliffs. I mean, my metaphor is
It'll be
ridiculous, but
really rough.
Just a dirt road.
yeah, it will make it very, very hard for us to prevail at the end. So we just need to do what we can now to make that happen.
I mean, there's other states such as North Dakota that passed a law saying that vape is not tobacco. If there's other states that already claim this and then California doesn't, it just proves ignorance. It really
Yeah.
does.
Well, that's the thing, though, is California is looked at as the progressive state. What we do usually
Exactly.
the other states follow suit in. So I'm worried that even if this does go through, the other states that have already accepted it are going to look at us and be like, "Oh, it is bad. Get rid of it."
Like Safana said,
it's
if
very
that happens,
possible.
it's exactly
It's gonna be a
what you
domino
said. If
effect.
it happens in
California's
California,
a big deal when it
it's
comes
going
to
to happen.
law.
It's just going to trickle through everywhere else, and that's just the start of the
That's
end.
how a lot of laws happen. Is they go through in California first, and all the other states follow suit.
So,
So do your part.
yes.
Please.
We all want to stay vaping. We all want to keep doing this. We love doing the podcast. Yeah.
I love vaping. I love the people that I've met
So
through
now the
vaping.
8th
So
is that when they vote on it?
That is when it's under Senate review. It's in their courthouse, and I think that you are able to speak if you're in there and want to walk up to the stand and give your piece on it.
We'll have another podcast.
There's going to be hours of people talking.
That's
the
Yeah.
on hours.
Hopefully,
I hope
that
so.
happens. To be honest,
Yeah.
because if it doesn't, then we're screwed.
yeah,
Yeah, because how many people are going to walk up there and be like, "Vaping killed my uncle"?
Right.
Nobody.
no one.
You know what? There might be some people that do that, and they could be paid. You don't know, but
Yeah, dirty politics, man.
dirty
I
politics.
guarantee
Dirty
there's-
politics.
In the future, we'll have a little more information on exactly what you can do on April 8th. I think we should have one more podcast before. the
If
8th.
not, we'll definitely post info on our Facebook page.
Yes.
Yep.
And
It's going to be everywhere.
We'll
Yeah,
have
so-
we'll have information out.
We'll try and get it on our next podcast. Otherwise, like you said, we'll have it on
Instagram,
Facebook.
podcast, Facebook.
All those. So just keep up with us and do what you can, people. We love you guys. We want to keep doing this.
So
Now,
Time for review.
yes,
Review time.
for the Switch mod. So
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
enjoy. This isn't one of
All right, guys, we got Switch Mod review time. This Switch Mod, made by Switch Mod, is also known as the Copper Train. I got my list of specs here. I've been rocking, not this particular mod, this is a brand new one out of the case, but I've had my own. I got it since the Vape Expo. I've been running it for a week. Love this thing. First look, right here. Cool little things, lightning bolt up top, right there. We also got our awesome lightning bolt on the bottom. Another thing you notice right away is all this grip right here. It's like super knurled or checkering, if you will, on the top cap and the base, which helps you hold it real nice and get a nice grip on it when you go to fire it. And the grip's right here, so you can just pop off that top cap. So we got the top cap. Decent airflow through here. You got these little slits right here. I think it's the right amount of airflow. I know some people prefer more, prefer less. One downside I did find is it's not adjustable. So adjustable airflow would definitely be a plus on this. But one huge plus that I really like about the atomizer is it's simple. It's one piece top cap. It goes on. It works. No moving parts. Simple is fantastic to me because it's less things that can go wrong, less things to deal with. It's great. And get you a super close up right here. 3-post deck, double O-ringed, so a little snugger fit on the cap. And then you also have this really nice deep juice well. I love me a deep juice well because I hate juicing up and then vaping it and over dripping, or you put too much in, you get a hot boily vape. It's not very good. So we're going to step down from this mod, or the atomizer, my apologies. Twist this off right here. It also, by the way, has a silver plated contact pin on the bottom too, which was a huge plus to me. Atomizer. Now we got the mod, just the mod base of it here. Hybrid mod, meaning direct contact to your battery right there. Vent holes are up top. I'm really digging the design here. I really like how that is. Top piece doesn't come off. The only way to get the battery in and out is through the bottom switch. Again, simple, love it. Boom. So there's your tube. Simple tube right there. I like it. Deep, thick threads. Makes good stuff. How you get rid of your battery wobble now. So I'll tell you how to put it together and tell you how to get rid of battery wobble and stuff like that. So you got your tube, nothing in it, switch off. Atomizer, thread in your atomizer, then you'll put your battery in, and then your awesome switching mechanism right here with your thick coarse threads. You thread up to the battery, and if you notice you'll have a gap here. Well, if your battery gets tight or gap, or you thread it down, if the battery's not tight enough, it's wobbling around. Right there on the bottom, you'll see you have this nice little Delrin piece. Now you can just take this, rotate this Delrin piece in or out, and that's what gets rid of your battery wobble. Huge plus side. Let's see if I can pull it apart right now. is the switch. The switching mechanism, they used a 9-pound silver-plated spring. I love mods with springs because springs help complete the connectivity of a mod. Yep, I can pull it apart right here. I'll show you guys what's up. Maybe, yeah, there we go. Bottom switch threads in, pull it apart. Look at this massive spring. Like, this thing is ridiculous. It feels great to hit. I love a nice tight spring. Putting it back together. Just don't go pull it out and let it go. It might go flying across the room. Copper contact on the bottom switch. Good connectivity. Like I said, I used this mod for a week and I was thoroughly enjoying it and its simpleness. And just so you know, the volt drop on this mod is very low. Guys that are into cloud chasing and stuff like that, comes highly recommended by me. Scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to give this mod a 9, just because it is simple. You know, there is fancier, more high-end mods out there. Also, what I do want to mention is price point on these things is extremely reasonable for an American-made mod. This is made in America with American products here locally in California. Good job to you, Switch Mods. I'm really digging it, really appreciating what you did here. Mod Addy combo, you can buy it off their site, switchmods.com, I do believe. Check that out real quick. Yeah, switchmods.com, go to their products. Let's see if I missed anything here. I mean, oh, on the atomizer, the negative posts are machined into the side of it too, so that's pretty awesome as well. And there I go. Make myself look like a fool. I didn't put the switch down enough. Put this back together. In the meantime, if you guys have any questions about this, feel free to hit me up. I do suggest people that are into their authentics and just want a workhorse mod that you guys pick one of these up. It really was helping me put out. Fired every time I hit the switch. I love this flat switch here. Flush mount, so you can set it down, not worry about hitting it, but also a 9-pound spring, guys. So you're not going to pocket fire that unless you have it in there and you've been over or something. But my opinion, must buy, must have. Do it up, Switch Mods, great job, great product. Must vape. It's a must vape atomizer. Love the huge airflow through the top too, so it is a chuff-like. So I mean, they set it up for a comp. And this is also a new way that we are doing our reviews. Individually, one-on-one when it comes to get into a product mixed in with our podcast. Let us know how you think of that. Give us some feedback on that detail. Let me know how I did. If you'd like to see anything different from me, new from me, fresh from me, you want to see me be more eccentric, just let me know. But we're going to get back to the podcast. Hope you enjoyed the review.
So stuff's moved around. We kind of jumped and changed. But Donovan did his awesome review. And really, normally we would ask questions and kind of reflect. But he was so thorough that we don't feel there's any questions to ask.
Yeah, I don't have anything to ask.
Ryan does have one thing.
I do have something to bring up though, that I discovered about this mod, and I hope that it picks up well on the microphone. I think it's cool.
Pretty epic.
It makes it, if you didn't hear it, it's like a really cool sound.
If it sounds terrible, I'll just mute it.
And then you'll just imagine that it sounds cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll put a sound of a jet fighter in the background or something.
F-16.
Otherwise, that is pretty much it. Ryan just got
What just happened?
He almost tripped while sitting down.
Skills, Ryan.
She's
Skills.
attacking me.
Did Kristen just show up here? That's it. Again, do your part for April 8th. SB140's bad news. SoCal Vape Expo was awesome. The Cloud District Cloud Comp put on by Roki Juice. Thank you again. Until next time, thank you for joining us on our podcast. And we're waiting. And of course, Vapor's gonna vape.
Oh, dude.
At least I had some pizza.
That's sex on that sheet.